I'm Jack McLarnan, Manager of Performing Arts Programs at Seattle Theater Group, and this is the 21-22 STG Performing Arts Season Preview. As Manager of Performing Arts Programs, it's my responsibility to curate an annual season of performances, usually a couple dozen shows running from fall to spring, that are diverse and that are expressive of our mission and values and our desire to become the people's theater, and to select artists with whom we can build a long-term relationship and artists who are excited about engaging with folks here in Seattle. So what is the performing arts season, and how is it different from the hundreds of shows that we do at STG in concerts, comedy, and Broadway musicals? The answer to that is this is sort of a capsule of intentionally curated programming that's really reflective of our values. And these are artists for whom community engagement and educating and creating opportunities for the next generation of artists is an integral part of their work and their process. So we have Red Sky Performance coming to the Moore on November 17th. This is an all Indigenous contemporary performance company from Canada, highly acclaimed and have received many Canadian theater awards. They're led by Sandra Larond, their artistic and executive director. And this show called Trace is really about tracing our origins to the stars and to the cosmos. And this show draws upon Anishinaabe sky stories and star stories. It's kinetic, it's exciting, it's a multimedia show with elements of projection and really incredible live music. And it features really, really incredible movers and contemporary dancers. So another group that we have making their Seattle debut is a Mariachi Sol De Mexico. They are an incredible West Coast-based mariachi group led by Jose L. Hernandez. He is a titan of mariachi music. He's a fifth generation mariachi, multi-Grammy nominated. And this is their Christmas show called Mariachi Christmas. Yeah, get it? This will be just a fun, celebratory, high energy, all the pageantry of mariachi. Great show for the whole family. So we have the return of Kyle Abraham and his company AIM. Kyle is really an exemplary artist for us in how we approach the performing arts season programming. We have a long history of working with the company and also presenting in association with our great partners at On the Boards. So Kyle is, as many of you know, one of the hottest choreographers in America today, very sought after. Aside from making work on his own company, AIM, which we'll have at the Moore on February 10th. He's choreographed for New York City Ballet, for Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. He set a solo work on Misty Copeland, the principal dancer at American Ballet Theater. Kyle's work draws upon and is expressive of the Black experience in America. And this piece is called Untitled Love, and it is a focus on Black love and relationships and intergenerational relationships. And it's all set to the music of R&B legend D'Angelo, which is just incredible. If you're a huge D'Angelo fan like I am, it creates an automatic emotional connection to the show from the very beginning. And this is a piece that Seattle Theater Group co-commissioned. So essentially we invested in it during its incubation and creation period. And that's another really important part of what we do with the performing arts season is typically each season, there'll be a piece where we've helped fund the creation of the piece. That's very important because particularly here in the US, there's not robust government support to create art. And this work is expensive and time consuming to create. A piece like this can have a 2-year incubation period. And that's a period of rehearsals and creating wardrobe and working with music and lighting design. And that takes money. And so we feel at STG that we have a responsibility to be part of the infrastructure here in the US that supports the creation of great new work and ensures that there's a pipeline of great new work. And this deepens our relationships with the artists that we support through commissioning. It allows our patrons to see the best stuff from around the world. So another important element of the performing arts season is building these long-term relationships with artists who can count on Seattle as a place to come perform, and our patrons can, build an affinity for these great artists. And so some examples of that in the coming season, we have the return of Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, America's premier contemporary dance company, deep history, now led by Robert Battle, who's just incredible. That's going to be March 26th and 27th at the Paramount, 22. We also have the return of another great institution, Wynton Marsalis and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. These are some of the best players in the world. The arrangements are interesting and surprising. The playing is absolutely top notch. It's just always a great performance, and we're always very, very lucky when they can make it up here to the Northwest. So we're really excited to have them back at the Paramount on February 10th of 22. We have the great Dorance Dance, led by Michelle Dorance, another very, very sought after, very hot choreographer right now, leads a tap company that is surprising, that's innovative, that embodies the history of tap and is deeply respective of tap as a Black American art form, while also pushing the medium into the future, drawing influences from hip hop, house, contemporary dance, and all different kinds of movement styles, and a real sensibility of tap as a musical dance form, frequently performing with live music, super high energy. And this is another company where when they're here in Seattle, they're teaching classes all over town. So they're going to be at the Moore on May 5th of 22. And we're always thrilled to have Dorance Dance back here. I'll start by saying it's safe. We're taking every possible precaution, the highest level of COVID mitigation protocols that you'll see anywhere, everything from advanced air filtration systems to requiring proof of vaccination and masks in our theaters. So we're making it as safe as possible. And then I just want to say, these are incredible artists. We're so lucky to have them. They come from around the country and around the world. They're making some of the most insightful, challenging, interesting, beautiful work that's being performed today. So please come join us, check it out, connect with this work.